Welcome to episode 4 of the Flight Show. I am your host, Ryan Betcher.
And I'm Joe Metzger.
We are standing in the stadium.
The footsteps of Coach Calvin Renfro. This is the sideline he walks. This gap right here is the place where Coach Mock films and watches with the D-line what they need to go do to attack the opposing quarterback. That's the place where the Renfro rowdies are going to be getting excited. Joe Vanderkolk's going to be up in the booth. Heather Wachowski will be up top with Dean Nicholas, Joey Ashbrook. The whole place will be rocking. Chad Leland, can't forget any of them.
Yeah, Coach
This
Leland.
place, the juice box line, whatever we call it, we are fired up for a big game tonight here in the Nest.
It's a big one. We got Harrison tonight, 7 o'clock. Biggest school we faced at home in probably the history of the program.
Huge non-conference game.
Big non-conference game. They're 4-1. We're 4-1.
Yeah.
Should be a great contest. I had the opportunity to talk to Brennan Webster this week. He was the MVC Player of the Week from last week, scored 2 touchdowns. Let's take it to me and Brennan talking through being Player of the Week. All right, I'm here with MVC Player of the Week, Brennan Webster. Brennan, you scored 2 touchdowns this past week against Aiken. You scored a touchdown last year. Talk to me a little bit about what it feels like to score a touchdown on Friday nights.
Especially coming from a defensive lineman, like not really being able to touch the ball that often. It feels like one of the best feelings that I've had playing football. Especially coming off special teams. I mean, I know it doesn't happen often, but still, like 2 touchdowns to me in one game, just something that I never thought would happen, let alone one. So I feel it just feels amazing overall.
Yeah, it was incredible. Obviously, you're a playmaker. I think back to 2 seasons ago when you were a sophomore. You had your breakout game against Worthington Christian, a couple tackles for loss, a big sack. Now you're a senior. Talk a little bit about what it means to be a senior leader on the team.
Yeah, so being a senior leader, it's obviously a great feeling, just being able to coach up all the young guys whenever we get the chance to, and just knowing that, like the younger classmen, like they'll have our backs at times, especially in tight situations, and we'll always have their backs as they're growing and everything. So it just feels really good being able to not only be a leader, but just help everybody improve, especially the freshmen and sophomores.
That's great. You're definitely pouring into them, and we're seeing a lot of development with guys like KJ and younger guys that are doing a great job. What's your favorite core value from the football program?
My favorite core value, I'd say, is definitely compete, just because, like I've told some people before, but just the way my dad has impacted my life, especially with football, like the level he played at, he's always pushed me to be like the best player I can be. I just want to keep pushing everybody to be the best player they can be at the same time. So
love that. 7 o'clock tonight against Harrison. Come out and support the boys.
That was awesome hearing from Brennan talk to you about tonight's game and last week's performance as well.
Yep.
And then we have big news this week.
Yep. Pep band going to be back. Cheerleaders going to be on the sideline.
Jose Manuel, Andy Hartman, they're going to have this place fired up. They're going to be playing all the fun pep band songs. I know that's going to help with the student section. Shout out to them. And then also our cheerleaders. Shout out to them. I got to talk to Captain Cam Carlson this week a little bit about her faith, cheer, her gymnastics journey, if she wants to cheer in college, all kinds of fun stuff. So let's take it there and listen to what Cam had to say.
Great.
All right, we are here on the football field with senior cheerleading captain Cam Carlson. You were named captain because you had the highest score, one of the 2 highest scores at tryouts, correct?
Yes.
How did that feel to be able to kind of accomplish that and be nominated by your coaches to do that?
It was really cool, especially after the work and the time I spent into preparing for it.
Yeah.
And just how much I love cheering in general.
And you used to be a gymnast, right?
Yes.
So gymnastics kind of helped get you into cheerleading, correct?
Yes, I was a gymnast for 12 years, so it was a quick transfer, and I started cheer sophomore year here.
Okay, awesome. And now we have a big home football game tonight against Harrison, and then next week is homecoming against Meadowdale. Okay, so we have 2 awesome football games in a row. What is your favorite moment as a CHCA cheerleader here at CHCA so far in your career?
Yeah, probably it was my sophomore year, and we were playing against Roger Bacon.
Okay.
And we got the winning touchdown, and it was so amazing. We got so
Reno
excited.
Rome.
Yep. Caught in the
Back of the end zone. That was an awesome game.
Yes.
That was an exciting night. As you kind of prepare for the next stage of life, whether it be college, I know you want to cheer in college, correct? How has CHCA helped prepare you for that next stage of life?
Yeah, so as I mentioned with the transition from gymnastics to cheer,
Yeah.
that helped because CHCA, it just made it a great opportunity that
Yeah.
it was something I could just jump into. And then I've just gotten experience with game day, and I've thought more about cheering in college.
Yeah.
And it is something that I want to do and continue throughout.
Awesome. Awesome. Now, last question. Me knowing you pretty well, whether it be from FCA or being around the building now for 4 years, okay, faith is like a huge part of your life. How do you incorporate your faith every day, whether it be cheer practice, football games, basketball games, whatever that looks like? How do you incorporate your faith into your everyday life as a cheerleader here?
Yeah, so I just really try to focus on doing everything for his glory
Yeah.
and not for mine, and really incorporating it also into the team. I love how whenever we go out before a halftime dance, we will pray as a team, knowing that whatever happens is in his hands.
Yeah.
And I think that that's just something very important to also keep it all aimed around him and not us.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, this is Cam Carlson. She's one of our best seniors here at the high school. We appreciate the time. Good luck tomorrow, next week. Keep doing a great job. We appreciate what all you cheerleaders do for each team cheering us on. So continue the great work. And thank you for doing the interview with me.
Of course.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Eagle Nation.
Be there.
Yeah, take flight.
That was great, Joe. Great interview. Great to hear about Cam's experience as a cheerleader, and they do an awesome job. They're going to have us fired up here tonight.
They always do a great job.
Yep. Let's talk volleyball. So big win earlier this week. We got down 2 sets to Ryle, came back and did the reverse sweep. Won 3, 4, and 5. Won 16-14 in the 5th set, and then dominated New Richmond. We drove out east last night and just crushed the Lions of New Richmond. Jillian Turvey, Player of the Week.
Yep,
I think you got to talk to her.
But she has had, I think I said on there, like 24 kills, 8 blocks over the last 4 matches. She's on track to actually become the all-time leading block leader in CHCA volleyball history, which we know we have a long line of awesome history here at CHCA volleyball. That would be a huge accomplishment. She's on track for that.
Yep.
I believe she can do it. I'm rooting her on to do that, but I got to talk to her a little bit about that in the season this year, which was a lot of fun.
Sounds great. Riley Wickman is the current school record holder for most blocks. And let's take it to listen to what you and Jill had to talk about.
Awesome. I am here with the Jillian Turvey, who is now the MVC Athlete of the Week officially. 23 kills, 8 blocks over your last 4 matches, correct?
Correct.
That's awesome. You guys are having a great season. You guys are 9-4 right now. Some big games coming up as we approach the end of the season. How are you feeling right now about the year and the team in general?
I feel pretty good. I feel like we're on the right track, to go all the way. Right now we're ranked pretty high in our district, and so if we just keep pushing, I feel like we should make a good run for state.
Awesome. And you are 53 blocks away from being the all-time leader at CHCA in blocks. Is that correct too?
Correct.
Okay, so I'm getting my stats right. Okay. What are some team goals that you and the girls have this year as you continue the rest of the season?
Right now we're really focusing on consistency. We've had a lot of 5-set matches, very up and down. So right now our big goal is to just stay consistent and play our game on our side, no matter who's across the court.
Win in the first 3, so myself and Mr. Kraft and Mr. Turvey and Mr. Eldridge, we can go home earlier and watch football and other things, correct?
Exactly.
Okay. I love that idea. Last question for you real quick. Okay, how has CHCA and CHCA athletics volleyball helping prepare you for the next level, whether it be volleyball or college in general, as you take your next steps in life?
I feel like it's really teaching me a balance. I feel like there's a lot of classes and we have practice every day, but it's really teaching me to be consistent in my physical abilities, but also academic as well, and just finding that really good balance.
That's awesome. I have one more question. I lied. Okay, my last question for you. How is faith become a big proponent for you when it comes to your athletics, your academics here at CHCA? You try and shine your light constantly when you're in our school at volleyball. How do you take Jesus and your faith and incorporate that into every single day?
Yeah, I feel like it takes precedence over everything. I talked about that balance of student and athlete, but before that, obviously my relationship with God is the most important one.
Yeah.
And so I feel like if I keep that at the center of my life, everything else falls into place just as it should be. So.
That's awesome. Well, we got a really great kid here at CHCA. This is one of our best. Jillian Turvey, thanks for talking to us today, and good luck the rest of the season.
Thanks so much.
Yeah.
Joe, that was really good. Awesome content for the viewers. Girls volleyball does have a tri-match tomorrow. We've got Harrison and Sycamore coming to play in our gym.
Yeah.
JV A and JVB are at 9 and 11. Varsity at noon and 2. I think there's another special announcement.
And girls basketball will be doing concessions throughout the whole tri-match from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. So make sure you come out, support, buy as much food as possible. That would be awesome. But speaking of girls basketball, Haley Myers, who is one of my combo guards on our girls basketball team, who does a great job. She's also crushing it in cross country this season. She got to medal last weekend. She finished 12th of 165, ran a sub 21-minute 3-mile, which is absolutely moving.
Yeah.
I got to talk to her earlier this week, so we're going to go out there and listen to what I had to say and what Haley had to say to me about the season and what they're looking forward to as the season comes to a close here soon.
Great.
Awesome. All right, I am live here with cross-country star Haley Myers. Haley, you are running the fastest time right now for our girls cross-country team, running about a sub 21 3-minute mile, which is, that's moving. That's very, very impressive. You'd kick my butt. How is the season going so far? What are you looking forward to as you continue to go throughout this year?
Yeah, it's been really good. It's nice that we have like a solid group of girls just to like run with and like push each other during workouts and practices, and it just like makes it more fun.
Awesome. And so for some team goals for the rest of the year, do you have any individual goals, team goals? What is that looking like as you continue?
Yeah, for me personally, I'm really hoping to just keep like cutting time off, getting lower into the 21s.
Yeah.
And as a goal, I know me and Coach Tori have talked a lot about making it to regionals as a team. That's been like kind of like our motivation at practices these last couple of weeks.
Okay, and then MVCs is next Tuesday. Is districts the following weekend,
Yes.
and then regionals will be the weekend after that.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to make it to MVC, so it should be fun to watch you run in that. Good luck to all of our boys and girls runners, but that should be fun. Most memorable moment so far as a CHCA athlete here?
Definitely one of the most memorable ones was last year when we beat Summit for the first time in 10 years.
When the Lady Eagles took down Summit?
Heck yeah, and I got to dump the water on your head walking into the locker room.
I came in the locker room, Haley had the water ready, she dumped it on me, it was awesome, first time in 10 years. First time it was electric. First time in 10 years we beat Summit. I get to coach Haley. I'm lucky enough to be able to do that, which has always been so fun. As you move forward in your CHCA athletic academic career, in what ways are you hoping that they can continue to help you grow as you head into the next stage of life, whether that be playing sports in college, not playing sports in college? What have you learned from CHCA that's going to help you take it to the next level when you go off to college?
Yeah, one thing I really like about CHCA is that they do a good job at like tying like faith and stuff like into our sports. Like for basketball with our devotional, cross country we do a devotional every week. So it just shows that like God is like always there, and like our motto for cross country is all for him. So it's like it's awesome to know that everything we do, like we couldn't do it without him.
Keeping Jesus at the front and center.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Awesome. Now, last question for you. What is your favorite movie or TV show?
Favorite TV show is The Summer I Turned Pretty.
Summer I Turned Pretty. Yeah. Okay, for those of you that haven't watched it yet, make sure you go check it out. It's awesome. We're big fans. Yeah. Okay. Eagle Nation, this is one of our best kids. It's been awesome talking to you. Yeah. Thank you for taking the time. Eagle Nation, take flight. It was awesome getting to talk to Haley. We had so many awesome interviews in this episode across the board. She was one of them. Our boys and girls cross country team have a huge home meet at VOA on Tuesday. I think on September 30th, Tuesday, I will be there. I think you will be there, correct?
I will
be there. It's going to be awesome. So for any CHCA fans that aren't familiar with cross country, it's pretty quick. Like they run, it's usually under 25 minutes, and then you move on to the next race. A lot of fun to be at. Very energetic. The parents are sprinting from spot to spot. It's really, really fun. Yeah, come out and support. Junior high is kicking us off, and then high school will finish us. Awesome. Should be a great day. Boys soccer, we had senior night. Okay. They dominated. They won 6-0. I was there. Braden Carney got a goal, and the whole Carney family was there.
Yeah.
I got one of those Braden Carney buttons from Pam Carney. She gave it to me when I walked in. But when he scored, you should have seen it. The place erupted.
Well, Braden, that's a scoring streak for him because
Really?
he kicked the game winner against Roger Bacon last week,
Awesome.
which was great.
Awesome.
And then last night beat a very, very good Madeira team. Madeira's in first place in the CHL. Had only lost once the entire season, and we took them off. We knocked them off 2-0. Great work, girls. Play at McNick tomorrow. Big game for the girls. They play the McNick Rockets, and the boys travel an hour and a half to play Unito out near Chillicothe tomorrow. Tomorrow night. Yeah,
I won't be making that drive.
Yeah.
But for the parents, make sure you're loud and energetic and excited.
Yeah.
We need to get another win, keep the streak going.
Yep.
Coach Rock is rocking.
Both squads are doing really, really well.
Yeah.
We've got Summit coming up next week, which will be obviously the big one.
Huge
so
game. Both for girls and boys.
Correct.
For league titles. So we're going to need as many people as possible, student-wise, to come out to those games Thursday night. It's going to be awesome.
Correct. Both squads undefeated in MVC play. Showdown next Thursday. Will be a big one. Joe, let's talk golf for a second. We've got the Golf Classic coming up on Monday.
Yeah.
It's a big event for our athletic department. Lots of people are going to be out there hitting the links. You had a chance on the Average Joe segment this week to actually go out and play with a couple of our players, or just one?
So we went out into the simulator. So we have an awesome new simulator here at the high school. I got to hit some balls with Alex Cotton and Michael Figliola, and we had a ton of fun. It was awesome just getting to chat with them, hit balls with them. They were giving me a few tips. They have a little bit of a prettier swing than I do.
Yeah.
I like to consider myself more of like a gritty golfer. So I tried my best, but it was a lot of fun with them. So let's take it there.
That's perfect. Yeah. Today is the Ryder Cup. So this is perfect. This is perfect for Average Joes.
Yes.
Let's go take a look at you hitting the balls with
Michael and Alex.
Alex Cotton.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Awesome.
All right, let's go check it out.
All right, we're here for our second ever Average Joe segment. You two get to be a part of it, which is super awesome. Okay. This is where I go around with different student athletes at CHCA.
Mm-hmm.
So athletes like you two can get to play a little bit of your sport. Obviously, unfortunately, it's raining outside. We can't go to a course. You guys are in PRT right now, so you're not skipping class, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're here on your PRT time, hitting on the simulator. Okay, how awesome has it been to be at a school where you guys have a simulator at the school where you can come and work on your game during PRT all the time if you want to?
I mean, it's been great because we can come here, especially during our PRTs, like you said, but also like during the winter, it's just like being able to come here, especially in practice, like what we need to work on, like our goals that we have, like the key areas that we want to focus in on.
Yeah.
We can just work on it here because, as you can see, it gives you all this data, which is amazing because then you can see what to do with that data and how you can
continue to improve your game.
continue to improve.
Yeah, that's awesome. Now, Figs, tell us a little bit about this trophy.
So we won this trophy at the Tim Tilton Invitational. We shot a combined 311 to beat 14 other teams. We also, a week before, won our second MVC title back-to-back.
Awesome.
Which was amazing. We
That's
had all of our top 6 guys made first or second team, with Luke, Alex, and James coming in that first team, and then me, Drew, and John in second team.
That's awesome. And now for you both, right, like back-to-back MVC champs, you got the Tilton Invitational Championship trophy over here. What are your favorite moments, though, playing CHCA golf? What's your favorite moment playing CHCA golf? Let's start hitting a few balls as we start talking about this. I got my 5-wood, okay? Let's see if I don't stink too much. You guys can give me tips. Okay, hopefully I don't embarrass myself out here. It's a little low, but that will run. You know what I mean? A little low, that will run. I don't have the prettiest shot in the world, but I try and be gritty when I'm on the course.
Yeah.
You know, it's the mental part, right? We talked about that, okay? Tell us a little bit about your favorite moment, though.
You said that was a 5-wood, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, definitely one of my favorite moments is definitely with my 5-wood.
Ooh.
Last year, when I had on hole 14 at Beckett Ridge, it was a little bit rainy, but I hit it a little bit left of the fairway with my driver, and I had to hit a 5-wood hook right around the tree, hit it to about a foot, made eagle, almost made an albatross. That's probably one of my favorite moments as a golfer.
That's awesome. Figs?
For me, it would have to be just after like a tournament or something, just
Yeah.
going out to Chipotle, Chick-fil-A, something like that, and just have some fun, talk about our rounds, our goods, our bad, make fun of other people's rounds in it, and just have a fun time and just chat it up.
You can't beat that, right?
No.
Like we talked earlier, the
Mhm.
Boston College basketball player in the NCAA tournament, when they lost, his favorite moment wasn't playing at Cameron Indoor against Duke or in Chapel
Mhm.
Hill or in the ACC. His favorite moment was going to eat with the boys. And as he's
Yeah.
tearing up talking about that, that's real though for whether you're a high school athlete, college athlete. Your favorite moments, sometimes they're golf related, but oftentimes they're just with the relationships you build with the people around you,
Yeah.
which is super, super special. Figs, Cotton, start hitting a few. Let's see you hit a few. Swing that club around.
Yeah.
Got a little wedge.
50,
Figs has got the 50-degree here. Yeah. Hit that thing so well with so much spin that you got it stuck up in the net. Cotton, show us the way with the 50-degree, my man. Boys, and as Cotton's hitting here, Figs, how would you say CHCA and CHCA golf is preparing you for your next steps, whether it be in college one day, whether it's playing, whether it's just academics, whatever that looks like? How is it preparing you?
It definitely helped me understand what a student athlete is, how to balance your work life at school and then your ability to go to the course, practice, and just take in what I learned academically. It helps me being able to balance those two things and ultimately be a good student athlete and what I would be proud of.
That's awesome. Cotton, what about you?
I would say definitely for me, I think what CHA has helped me with is so much, especially with academics, like so much with learning about my faith and keeping God first. And so I would say I'm very happy for what they've done here, especially with what the simulator has done, but also as me going on, I want to play college golf, and I know that CHA has instilled in me to keep God first, and I feel like that's an important thing, especially when going into college.
That's
I have
awesome.
To do that.
That's awesome. Now, I'm going to get my wedge. I'm going to hit my wedge here. I'm not going to hit it as high as you guys probably, but I'm going to try and when I hit my wedge shots, I'm trying to do more like half swing. Like I guess I hit it decently high there, but I'm trying to do more half swing stuff. Probably because when I go full swing, for some reason, I keep dropping my hands in and just slicing the ball straight left. It's not even a slice. It's just hitting the ball left. So we're going to work through that. Maybe us three can go to the range one day and work this out, or come out to the simulator. Favorite movie, both of you. Favorite movie ever.
Putting us on the spot.
I know. Think about it. Think about it. This is an important question.
I gotta go Gladiator.
Oh, look at you.
It was one of my favorite movies, especially
Gladiator. That's awesome.
That's definitely my favorite movie.
You've got to have one. Are you not a big movie guy?
I mean, I like movies. I'm not like the biggest movie guy. I will say I like the Star Wars series.
Love Star Wars.
Yeah.
But you both crushed it with your movie picks.
Yeah.
You earned a lot of respect. Both of those are definitely, no offense to Shrek and MC. I like Shrek. It's a good movie. It's not as good as the Star Wars or as Gladiator. Okay. Shrek's a good movie. Our executive producer Reese, he's getting upset. Keep the camera still. We don't have to get so mad about it. Okay. I know Shrek's a good movie. It's just not the best movie of all time. You know what I mean?
Favorite
Actor. I love. I ever since The Dark Knights, The Dark Knight and Dark Knight. I love Christian Bale. Christian Bale's awesome, but I love Owen Wilson and Vince Vaughn are my favorites. Probably like they have their comedy movies together are just gold. So I love Owen Wilson and Vince Vaughn too. So those would probably be my favorites. What about you guys?
I would say Tom Hanks.
Okay. Okay. Awesome. All right, let's hit a few. Last question for you guys. Okay. As you guys head into the rest of the season, okay, you guys have a lot to play for. What are kind of your team goals, individual goals as you both move forward?
I'll start, I guess. Well, obviously we made it through sectional, so that is a very good achievement and something we're proud of. But we looking to keep that fire up and that grittiness as he was talking about, and getting this in for districts, which we have Tuesday. But we're looking to make it through districts as a team, and then we think we have a pretty good shot at state this year. So definitely we want to win State.
Okay, well, we're rooting for you guys big
Yeah.
time. And you guys have done so much work. You put so much into this. Okay, like the mental part of this game is harder than any other game. For anyone
Mhm.
that's ever played it, they know you can play an awesome round on Saturday morning, and then Sunday morning you can turn around. Okay, hopefully we're at
Yeah.
church first.
Yeah.
But then when we go play golf Sunday afternoon, how about that? It can turn to crap real quick, right? So like talk a little bit also about like the mental side.
Yeah, I've always struggled mentally. If I would hit like a bad shot or something, I would
Yeah.
lose focus a couple holes, and then like kind of like what I would do, that would be at a high,
Mhm.
lose my mentality, go down, and at that point I would be so down I just wouldn't care anymore.
Yeah.
So I learned that I just got to forget about it, play my game, make sure my mental game's just strong so I can battle through the 4.5 hour round.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard, especially when you care about something, right?
Mhm.
But it's also important to remember identity not being in golf, right? And the
Yeah.
more we can think about that, the easier it can be. Cotton, show us the way. Tell us a little bit about your mental game. Anyone that shoots a 74 at MVCs has to be pretty dang mentally strong when it comes to the game of golf. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, I like to try to be as good mentally. Basically, what I would say has helped me mentally is definitely just kind of like 2 words, and I just say have fun. And
Yeah.
before every round, I just make sure to tell myself, like,
Huge.
have fun. Honestly, like,
That's awesome.
whatever you shoot, just remember you're having fun out here.
That's awesome.
So,
That's sweet.
it's the game I love. It's the game I've played since I was little, and just go out there and have fun.
Love that. Now I'm going to hit one more. Okay. How awesome is this? My job, I get to come out here, interview you guys, okay, and hit some balls in the middle of my day. You can't beat that. I'm a lucky
No.
person. I love talking to you too. You guys are awesome young men. We're rooting for you the rest of the year. I'm hoping to finish this show off with a great shot. Okay. That wasn't bad. That was down the middle. Little chunky, but down the middle.
Hey,
Yeah.
it's gonna roll out.
That's
It's
perfect.
that's right. It's dry conditions. It's going to
Yeah.
roll out. Eagle Nation, Michael Figliola, Alex Cotton, two awesome guys. Looking forward to watching you guys the rest of the year. Good luck. Okay.
Thank you.
Eagle Nation, take flight. You cannot beat that, getting the golf in the middle of the day. Now, I said it in the video if you didn't watch. They were on PRT. So they weren't in class. They weren't skipping class to golf. They're using their PRT wisely, getting out, getting their shots in, getting better. It was a lot of fun to be out there.
You have a nice lefty swing.
I wouldn't say
Yes.
that. I think it's an ugly swing, but it goes straight a lot of the time. And
Yes.
it doesn't go very far, but I try and hit it straight.
That was good.
Yeah.
I like that. I like
Yeah.
that. Okay. Quick facility update. I was able to go out to the baseball field earlier this week and get some shots with Moats and some of the demo work that they're doing. Let's take it to that video real quick.
Awesome.
All right, I'm here live at the baseball field as construction has begun. The fence and the backstop has been removed, and they're beginning to get the heavy machinery out here to start doing some work. Over the next few months, we're going to be providing updates as this gets converted to a fully turf field. We're excited to see the developments. Special thanks to the Moats for the work that they're doing to get this fully turf baseball field up and running. Back to the studio.
As we go along this fall, we'll get to give more updates as we go on the field. That's going to be awesome for Tony, Doc, Billy, all the guys involved with baseball. That's exciting for their program for sure.
Yeah, it'll be great. Maybe you and I can get some hard hats on and get out there. Maybe.
Average Joe segment, me trying to hit a fastball from like the best pitcher on the team.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah.
Gus, he just committed actually.
Yeah, the Bellerman.
Yeah,
That's awesome. We'll have to get an interview with him hopefully next week or something. That'd be exciting.
That'd be perfect.
Next week, homecoming.
Huge.
Huge.
We've got Powder Puff next week.
Yes.
We've got a pep rally next
We got
week.
Spirit Days. We got Operation
Spirit Days.
Give Back. We
Dressed
got,
like Adam Sandler
yes,
Day,
it's
right?
gonna be awesome.
Yeah. Should be a lot of fun. We're going to introduce a new segment next week for the flight show at the pep rally.
Yeah.
And we're giving away something. So it's going to be,
awesome.
it'll be really, really
It's gonna
fun.
be a lot of fun. We can't tell you yet, but tune in next week for another episode of the Flight Show.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, special thanks to our sponsors, Summit Financial, Gregory Forrest Lester, the Tree Health Professionals, and Stevens Investment and Insurance. We're so grateful for your support for CHCA Eagles Athletics.
Eagle Nation, it's been an awesome episode this week. We're looking forward to another one next week. Eagle Nation,
Take flight.